Hello, grumpy old fart here. I'm doing a series of videos on older UFO stories, and the reason being is here a few weeks ago, just about a month ago, I think, the Navy announced that some video and photo footage that they got from some of their pilots got off the carrier Nimitz of UFOs was actually genuine. So the Navy came out and admitted UFOs are real. We know because the Navy said so. The U.S. Navy. Okay. They are genuine. They're real. So, we now have to go back into the past and look at some other incidents. And there's a surprisingly large amount. There's a plethora of these. We have to go back and look at these incidents now with a different eye because a lot of the people who reported these were stigmatized. They were thought to be crazy, kooks, or on drugs, or drinking, or incompetent, or whatever. Well, the Navy just said that UFOs are real, so now we got to go back and look at those again. Here's one of my favorite incidents. Chicago O'Hare International Airport, 2006. November 7th, 2006 to be precise. 4:15 in the afternoon. Four people saw 4 people saw a 22-foot disc hovering over Gate C at about a 1,500-foot altitude. This was in broad daylight, 4:15 in the afternoon. Okay, this wasn't, oh look, it's a light in the sky. This is, oh look, it's a saucer-shaped craft, right there above the airport. Full view of everyone. Now, I'm sure more than 4 people saw it, but 4 people reported it. And it was actually put into a book, and there's other stuff. I'm going to get to that here in a minute. My point being, this is really well documented. Okay, this isn't just another gag story. This was really well documented. 15 minutes after sighting began, 15 minutes after it started, the object shot up through the clouds really fast. And it left a clearly defined hole in the cloud cover. That's how fast it went. So it wasn't, it was a physical object that penetrated the cloud cover and left a hole. Okay? Pilots' conversations recorded, and the pilots that were talking about it, their conversation was recorded, and the tower was warning people, pilots and other airplanes and stuff, about this disc. So we know it was real. We know it was there. People saw it. The tower was warning people about it. This is a serious event. Imagine a 22-foot disc like that, and a plane hits it. There's a journalist named Leslie Kean, Kean. She wrote a book called UFOs. I believe that's the name of it. And in that, she talks about this particular incident. Now, side note, the book was written by Leslie Kean and John Podesta. I don't know what to make of that, because I'm not a fan of John Podesta at all. But if he's helping to out some of this information, I'm not going to give him props for anything, because I have, I suspect other things about him. But anyway. Now, the FAA and other government agencies are still covering this event up. They're saying it didn't happen. They're definitely not investigating it. Okay? But United Airlines is still denying it ever happened. So you have this event witnessed by God knows how many people, reported by 4 of their own employees and pilots and the tower in recorded messages, but the FAA is still denying that it ever happened. And the government is essentially covering it up. So you see incidents like this, and you have to just shake your head and wonder, because when people see stuff in the sky they can't explain, they can't all be crazy. These several of the people who saw this, these 4, are pilots, and pilots are some of the most reliable witnesses because they're trained to observe. They're like kind of like police officers and other military personnel. They're trained to observe. Okay, they're trained to look at specifics of an event rather than, oh look, it's something weird. You know, it was this high, it was this big, and blah 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 blah. It did this. You know, they're trained observers. So you can't just dismiss all of them. This one here in 2006 was in broad daylight. A huge disc in broad daylight, 22 feet across. Okay, over an international airport. What else can you say about that? I mean, there was something there. That's all there is to it. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.